Doctors have long told us that consciousness ends the moment the brain dies, when the heart stops, when breathing ceases, when the monitor flatlines. That's it. Life over. Mind gone. Silence. But one medical experiment forced scientists to pause and ask a terrifying question. What if the brain doesn't go quietly? In a tightly controlled medical study, researchers were monitoring a patient who had been declared clinically dead. The goal was simple: to observe how the brain shuts down at death. What they expected was silence. The patient's heart stopped, breathing ceased. No reflexes, no response. Out. Doctors confirmed death. Time of death was recorded. The room grew quiet. For a moment, everything went exactly as planned. Then something happened. Electrical activity appeared on the brain monitor. Not a spike from equipment interference. Not a technician error. Actual brain signals. At first, researchers assumed it was residual noise, the last dying echoes of neurons shutting down. But as seconds passed, the signals didn't fade. They organized. The activity formed structured patterns. Rhythms normally associated with conscious processing, even more unsettling. Some patterns resembled signals typically linked to memory recall and internal awareness. This wasn't random. It looked intentional. What made the discovery even more disturbing was the timing. These signals appeared minutes after death had already been confirmed, not during cardiac failure, not during oxygen deprivation. After, the body was lifeless, yet the brain was active. Scientists are divided on what this means. Some argue the brain was simply releasing stored electrical energy, a biological shutdown sequence, a final surge before silence. Others aren't convinced. They point out that random shutdown activity doesn't usually create structured, familiar patterns, especially ones associated with memory. If those signals weren't random, a last internal story. Others go further. They propose that what we call death might not be the moment consciousness ends, but the moment it detaches, and then, just as suddenly as it began, the signal stopped. No recovery, no awakening, no return. The brain went silent for good. But the data remained, stored, archived, reviewed again and again. It didn't fit comfortably into existing models of death. Why did it appear to speak one last time? Was it memory?